Welcome to another episode of the Adrienne Ross Show, where sports and culture connect. Sometimes people have very short memories. Do you know people like that? Cannot seem to remember anything. We see that in sports also. We see that, to be specific, with Caitlin Clark. There really are people out there who seem to have forgotten what last season was for Caitlin. Not only was she a bucket, but she led the league in assists. You know how hard that is to not only be a scorer, but also be a distributor of the basketball. But some people have forgotten that. And that's why you hear some of the stuff out there, not even going to mention names, but you hear some stuff out there about Caitlin Clark needs to pass the ball. Caitlin Clark needs to not shoot so much. Caitlin Clark is unselfish. All the stuff that, if you're not careful, it'll make you start going, not me, because my memory is not that short. I remember last season, people saying Caitlin Clark needs to be more selfish. Caitlin Clark is always looking to get her teammates involved. Caitlin Clark not only has the ability to pass the basketball, but she has the desire to pass the basketball. She's an amazing distributor of the basketball, to the point at times when we were like, you need to shoot more, Caitlin. But some people seem to have forgotten that. And other people are just pretending, because a lot of that goes on as well. Well, one person who hasn't forgotten, I'm sure, is Odyssey Sims. Odyssey is on a 7-day hardship contract. Indiana Fever obviously has brought her in. She's ready to play Tuesday night against the Dallas Wings. One person I'm sure who hasn't forgotten is Odyssey Sims, whom the Fever brought in on a 7-day hardship contract to play the point guard position. I'm sure she remembers playing against Caitlin, and I'm sure she remembers what she said in a post-game press conference along with her Dallas Wings teammate at the time, Arike Gumbawale, and their coach. She was asked about Caitlin. Let's just play this back. And if you are so inclined, maybe you want to pass it along to some folks who, one, have forgotten, or two, are playing dumb. We're going to go over to X, to Marshall Muse's account.
I mean, everybody's been watching Caitlin. She's a great player. She's playing at a very high level, especially with her assists. Like, there's a lot of shots she turned down because she was looking for her teammates. I mean, that just speaks volume of how she is as a player. I don't know her as a person, but she's a great player. What she does, what she's been doing it since game one till now. Got nothing but respect for her. She did her thing tonight. Just awesome all around.
Before I say more about that, I want you to just notice how the coach and Arike are nodding in agreement. They too know, and I'm sure they haven't forgotten either.
She's a great player. What she does, what she's been doing it since game one.
You've seen it. And now Odyssey Sims is wearing an Indiana Fever jersey, having an opportunity to step in. Obviously, the circumstances under which she is coming in are not good, not what we wanted to hear, not what we wanted to see concerning Ari McDonald and Sydney Colson. But you have somebody who's able to come in and able to hopefully make a difference on this team. And there she was last year talking about Caitlin, being asked about Caitlin. She didn't have to say all that she said, but she said, listen, she's a great player. She gave up shots. There's no selfishness in Caitlin Clark's game. So again, you might want to send that out kindly to people who, let's just say, they forgot. Odyssey, great name. I love the name. And if you know me, you know I am a word person. So I said, let's just look up what Odyssey means. I mean, I know what Odyssey means, but let's just look it up for the fun of it. And it says that Odyssey is a long and eventful or adventurous journey or experience. Odyssey. Now, I have no idea how long Odyssey Sims' journey will be, but coming into this Indiana Fever team, you gotta believe it's adventurous. And maybe it'll be long. How long will she remain playing for the Indiana Fever? I don't know. Let's go to Chloe Peterson on X to see what she had to say about the situation on this hardship contract. She wrote, the Fever signed Odyssey Sims on a regular hardship contract, which isn't necessarily tied to the 10 available player rule. The rule is confusing, but the gist of it, which is still too long to be in a single post, is this. The Fever technically have room for up to 2 hardship players. If Sims is the only one they sign, they don't need to release her once CC returns. If the Fever decide to sign another hardship player, they would need to release either Sims or the second hardship player once CC returns. So whether Odyssey lives up to her name and this is a long adventure or experience remains to be seen. But she's here now. And the Fever organization and fans, from what I have read, are very glad she's here. Now, I showed you what she said concerning Caitlin Clark last season. What is she saying now about being with this team? Let's go to the Indiana Fever's YouTube page. We won't watch all of this, but we'll take a look at some things and I'll make some comments along the way.
When did you find out about this opportunity and kind of what excites you about joining this group?
I mean, I can't really say when I found out, but
I'm going to stop right there because the first word I have is loyalty. When did you find out? None of y'all business when I found out. None of y'all business when they reached out to me and started talking to me about coming to the team. So straight up, loyalty. I can't tell you that. Okay. But I'll tell you what I can.
I didn't know I was flying here on Sunday. I mean, just excited. I mean, I know that Indiana is a great organization, and just to be a part of it and just to be here with the great players that I'm going to be playing with, I mean, this is a great opportunity. I'm just happy to be here.
What's the most important thing for you in a situation like this to just get acclimated, just to kind of get your feet under you and feel your way around the new spot here?
I mean, it's not my first time just coming to a new team and coming in and just being me. The biggest thing is just doing what I do best. Playing defense, playing hard.
Oh, playing defense. Yeah. Because when we play defense, we can run. All right. You want to hear me sing more? You have to be in the live streams. We really get to it. Let's go.
Whatever the team needs. Obviously, I know they've been down with the injuries. Prayers up for Sid and Ari. Love them both. But like I said, I'm excited to be here, and I'm not gonna do too much.
Classy. I'm glad to be here, but in my opportunity that I've been given, I don't fail to mention the people who are hurting along the way, and they're obviously the reason why she's there. So she says, I'm not gonna do too much. She said,
but whatever coach tells me to do, that's what I'm gonna do and have fun and enjoy my teammates.
Yeah, how much are you looking for this opportunity? Because there's plenty of talent here still on this team.
I mean, I'm excited about tomorrow. I know Indiana has great fans, some of the best fans in the W.
And the fans said, hey.
So I'm a little nervous just because it's going to be a lot of people. But I'm excited to play.
I know you guys are probably like, stop stomping. But I got to stop and say this. Notice what she said. Look at the look on her face. She's like, I'm going to confess. I'm nervous because of how many people come to the arena. Players are not used to all of those people packing arenas. So it makes them nervous, but it should also make them extremely excited And she is.
Hey, actually put my jersey on. And like I said, to be around my teammates. First, it was my first day. It was great. I'm looking forward to many more great days. And like I said, just enjoying this, taking advantage of it. And I mean, the opportunity is here. So it's up to me what I decide what I'm going to do with it.
In what way do you see your skill set fitting in with what this group does?
I think I'll be just fine. I think when you go to any team, go from one team to the next, I mean, of course, it's about adjusting, fitting in, of course, learning the plays. But I mean, I think I learned pretty quick. I know this team does get out and run a lot. That's what I do like to do. So I think I'll just be just fine starting tomorrow.
All
How does
right.
your experience pay off? You've done this a couple times and been in situations to bounce around the league a little bit. Does it ever get easier?
I'll just say every situation has been different in its own unique way. I think this is a opportunity situation that is unique. I mean, I can keep saying it over and over. Like I can't even believe I'm here right now to literally be a part of the Indiana Fever Basketball Association. Like this is amazing. So like I said, I'm excited. You're gonna see me smiling from ear to ear, like I have been since I got here yesterday. Like I said, I just want to continue that. Pour into my teammates, let them pour into me, win, and get ready for playoffs. Playoffs is around the corner as we finish up regular season. So as long as I'm here, I'm just gonna do my part, impact as best way I can, positive impact, and that's it.
Good place to stop, but the link will be in the description of this video. She said some stuff, some words, some terms I love to hear. She's excited. She talked about pouring into her teammates. She talked about wanting to play defense. She talked about wanting to play up tempo. She talked about winning. I want to win. She talked about the playoffs. She said, I don't know if this is going to be an Odyssey. I don't know how long this is going to be, but I'm Odyssey and I'm here. And while I'm here, I'm going to do the best I can. This organization has been wonderful. And I'm smiling and will continue to smile because I want to have fun. Come on, somebody. All right. Well, she'll get that opportunity tonight against the Dallas Wings, her old team. How fun. Let's go Fever. So much adversity, so many things that could have caused this team to fold, and yet they stand. And I'm convinced they're standing together, keeping all the nausea, the noise out there while they bring it with one another together, the whole team, the whole organization. And I'm here for it. I'll catch you next time, God willing. God bless you abundantly.